Alright, what's up? Just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. I realize some of you might not know about this car. I post a lot about my 86, but we have another champion that I would like to share with you. Alright, here she is. This is my 1983 Toyota Corolla. She's a little rough around the edges, but you get the gist. Okay, let's run through kind of what's done to her. So for those that don't know, 1983 shares basically the same exact chassis as an 86. Let me just wipe you off real quick. So it is rack and pinion steering. Everything bolts up the subframe. Everything just swaps right over from an 86. So this actually has an 86 subframe. The MR2 manual rack has 86 suspension. The struts. You know what I mean? 86 front brakes. Because this had, from the factory, had like the Ae72 spec stuff, so swap that over. Obviously, you know, I had to have a GTS rear diff, so it's got rear discs with LSD. Basically has full, I mean, not anymore, but has like 86 seats. This is a seat out of an 86 hatchback. It fits in here. These are just set in here. But yeah, pretty cool little car. As you can see, it's got 8.6 center console, JDM cubby, cool little odometer, tack. Pretty basic kind of setup. Let's pop the hood. What she got. Okay, so 4AG, dusty 4AG, jeez. Basic 4AG. It's actually 20 valve bottom end, obviously 16 valve top end. These things are getting all loose. These were cool at one point. Yeah, T3 camber plates, DIY coilovers I built. I forgot to mention that. 8.6 radiator, basically almost bolts right in. These are a little bit off, but oops. Let me just hide this wiring real quick. Pretend like you didn't see that. For some reason, my fan's not working. It's got a thermostatic switch. I think probably the sensor's bad or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna maybe swap it out and see if that fixes it. Runs great. As you can see, there's like some DIY wiring kind of stuff to power everything up, make everything work. It's basically a plug and play kind of setup with the harness. The harness only needs about 3 wires, so those are just separate. And they basically just need power. So you just power the harness, ECU, and make sure your grounds are good. Yeah, and your EFI in an older Corolla. It's got a inline Walbro 255. Not the greatest setup. It's still factory lines. Eventually, I'm gonna redo all the lines, but for now, I'm just kind of rocking it as is. Let's see what else. Let's fire her up real quick. It's a JDM header can't figure out what it's off of or what the brand is, but it's a really nice header. And then it's got a T3 test pipe, HKS Sport exhaust, so it's nice and quiet. Sounds great. If you pop the trunk here, so it's a little messy. Got the battery mounted, got an inline circuit breaker so you can kick that off once you're not driving it. Yeah, so that's the car. Pretty cool little rig. I like it. Nice and simple. Little front lip off of it's like a Jetta or a GLI or a GTI. I'm not 100% sure. It's actually flipped upside down. Normally it would be the other way on the car. Yeah, let's oh yeah, fender mirrors, obviously you gotta have those. All right, let's go for a little drive. This absolutely never works, but we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, see, it's gonna fall as soon as I take off. We're just gonna go a quick little ditty around the block. Told you. Didn't I tell you that was gonna happen? Brakes work pretty good on this thing. Suspension's pretty rough. It's pretty quick on the takeoff, but kind of falls dead. Pretty sure the TVIS isn't working properly. That or my fuel, I got fuel issues, which I suspect I do. I think the lines, factory lines, just aren't cutting it. You know? Sorry, this is like the worst driving video ever, but you know what I mean. We're doing what we can. I want that hatchback right there. See my shift light? Shift light came on. Pulling back up to the pad. All right, there we go. So that's the ride. I just wanted to show you that. I love this car. I've had it about 6 years, so to me it's something very special. And I know it's not an Ae86, but has all the Ae86 vibes and has some style too. And it's a 4-door, you know what that means. So cool, thanks for watching. I'll post another video at some point. I've been kind of terrible about it, but you know how it goes.